Trevor Tkach is doing that right now, too, the executive director of the National Cherry Festival in Traverse City. He's on the other end of our AT&T line. Welcome back to the program.
Good morning.
I read just a couple of days ago, too, that some of the exhibitors for the Cherry Festival even got a lower fee to do it, right?
Yes, well, our cherry farm market is very important to us. It's a big part of our brand, and we wanted to make sure that they could function well this year, and we didn't want to make cost a restraint for them, and so we dialed it back just a little bit to make them more comfortable, and they're having a great year, so maybe they'll make a nice donation at the end. We are a nonprofit, and we're just celebrating agriculture and tourism up here as best we can.
So you're underway. The Thunderbirds, I understand, were the Air Force aircraft flying over the city this weekend. Give us a report. What's doing? What's new? And if somebody anywhere in the state now wants to come to the Cherry Festival, when should they do it?
Well, it was a spectacular kickoff, and what better way to celebrate our nation's independence than with our own U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. First time in 25 years they had performed in Traverse City, so we were super excited. It was the only place you could have caught them in Michigan this summer, and it's a free show over West Grand Traverse Bay. And Michael, you've been here before. It's a beautiful place to come celebrate the kickoff to summer, and Pure Michigan likes to celebrate that too. Weird Al Yankovic was on the stage last night. It was an amazing performance, so we've got it. The bar is set high, but I think we're going to produce the rest of the week. There's still, what do we got, 6 more nights of music on the Bayside Music Stage, including Joan Jett, recent inductee into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on Thursday night. We've got great parades along Front Street downtown, a kids' parade on Thursday, and our Grand Royale, sponsored by DTE on the final day, Saturday. We've got a great fireworks show scheduled, free over the bay on the finale as well. Plus, Festival of Races is still coming up, one of the marquee gems of the racing world. We have a new half marathon as of last year where you run through the orchards, the vineyards, and then along the shores of West Grand Traverse Bay down into downtown. One of the most memorable races you'll probably ever do. Still ways to register, still ways to buy tickets. If you go to cherryfestival.org, you can find all the information, set your schedule for the week. About 90% of what we do is free, so we're very family-friendly and accessible. But there's always some premium opportunities people can buy tickets for and register for before they get to town.
What night is are the fireworks?
We still have a show coming up on July 11th on Saturday.
Saturday night. And the parade is which day?
We've got parades on Thursday. That's the kids' parade. And then we've got the finale parade on Saturday on the 11th as well.
Also on Saturday. What time is that?
It steps off around 11:30. Festival of Races is just before it. So there's a 5K, 10K, 15K, and, of course, the half marathon I mentioned. So lots of activities, very exciting. If you don't run, you're not super competitive. It's still a lot of fun to come up, stretch your legs, see this, participate with literally thousands of others, and finish along a parade route where there's tens of thousands of people cheering for you while you exercise. You don't get that every day. That's kind of special.
Yeah, and there's no charge to get into the Cherry Festival, right?
We're an ungated event, that's right. So very accessible. The majority of what we do is right down on the water's edge at what we call the open space park. Farm market, food court, we've got amusement rides, the carnival. You ride our giant Ferris wheel that you can see all across Traverse City. You see the beautiful landscape and the water. It's pretty spectacular. It's I grew up here, so it should get old hat, I guess, but it doesn't. Every year I'm always excited for it, and I watch the looks on my kids' faces. I've got 3 young ones, and they revel in this. This is a special time for northern Michigan, but I think it's a good celebration in Michigan, and people come from all across the country to be a part of this celebration.
Have you spotted Mario Batali or any other celebrities yet?
It's funny you ask. I know he was he had tickets for the concert last night, but Joshua Davis from The Voice, a native of Traverse City, was in town for the fireworks show, and I think he might have come to the Weird Al show last night. The Red Wings are up here doing a camp right now.
Oh.
In fact, it might be wrapping up today, but Yuri Fisher was here, and Nick Lindstrom has been around. There's a lot of people come up to. It's a great place to just enjoy summer. I don't think there's a more beautiful spot, and I'll even fight Mackinac Island for it, or Pictured Rocks or anywhere else. Traverse City is there's so much to do. We've got great events. We've got a great downtown. We've got the Sleeping Bear Dunes, great golf. Lots to do here. You don't have to be at the festival every single minute. There's just a lot to take in all week long if you come up to Traverse City this week.
No question about it. It's going to be a heck of a week, and we'll touch base again throughout the rest of the week. Cherryfestival.org to